Yo, 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 what's up, party people? Crazy Out came back again with another Bike of the Day feature. That's right, the saga continues. Bike of the Day, the last week of the year. We're trying to get a bunch of them in so that way you can see the bikes that are featured on sugarcane.com for 2021, because at the end of the year, we're going to find out which bike is the number one bike, the Bike of the Year for 2021. I need you guys to come out and rate these bikes. So let me get into the next bike right now. And that bike is a 1993 DYNO Pro Compe with the Purple Rain colorway. This bike was sent in by Durothethird back in February of this year, and it was a banging bike. Doro does some really amazing custom work. Check out his Instagram page where you can find more of his bikes. He got some really crazy builds going on there. Doro is representing Canada, so shout out to everybody out there in Canada watching this and sending bikes in. Much love to y'all. So this beautiful purple and white bike is dubbed the Purple Rain. That's what Doro is calling it. And this bike has all the bells and whistles of old school dopeness on it. So Doro said that his powder coater Axiom showed him all these illusion powder coats which glow because of the process. A client of his was a huge fan of his Tiffany's custom dyno build and wanted it duplicated with this purple color to match his personality. So this is what he came up with, and it looks amazing. So let's go into the parts list right now. Alright, this bike is sporting some Kenda tires. It's got the Durothethird old school extenders. So it's not the GT frame extenders, it's the Durothethird old school extenders. That's right, he's making some custom extenders for all you old school heads and want to get your hands on those. You got the GT V2 Chiam fork standers. You got Diacomp brakes. GT mallet stem. Odyssey gyro cables. GT cheese grater sprocket. Replica dyno pretzel bars. Old school mushroom grips. Tech 77 levers. Tangent pedals. And Odyssey 3-piece cranks. The official color of this powder coat is called Illusion Violet. Some of the other fine details of this bike is he's got the dice valve caps on his bike, which looks fresh. Doro didn't put any decals on his bike, but I really like the simplified look of it. Alright, let's go to these ratings. So the overall rating on the color is 8.55, originality is a 9.28, parts is a 7.35, and the overall style is an 8.05. Giving this bike a total rating of an 8.31. Only 4 people came to rate this bike. I need more people to rate this bike. This bike is fire. It's a really dope bike. It's a custom build, a custom paint job. Y'all need to come and show this bike some love. This bike is way down on the Bike of the Year chart, and I think it should be higher up. It shouldn't be as far down as it is. So definitely come back to sugarcane.com, give this bike a rating. All right, so the 4 people who rated this bike, we have Kerry George, who gave this bike an 8.2 overall rating score, with the lowest points going to the parts. She gave it a 7.02 on the parts list. UTV gave this bike an 8.75 rating, with the lowest points going to the overall style and also parts. Those got an 8. Cam gave this bike a 7.83, with the lowest score going to the overall style. That's a 6.44 for overall style, which I really don't agree with. That should get a thumbs down. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube or anywhere, come back to sugarcane.com. The link is in the description for this actual bike. So come back, click on the link, and then come down here and give this guy a thumbs down, all right? Because I think the overall style on this bike is a lot better than a 6.44. That's my personal opinion on this build, but I think more people would agree with me that this bike has a lot more style than a 6.44. And Wolf gave this bike an 8.43, with the lowest score going to the parts, the 7.02. So if you want your voice to be heard, if you want to give this bike a rating, let people know what you think, all you gotta do is scroll down a little bit more and you can fill out these little sliders right here. You slide them across like this to give them your ratings, originality and parts and overall style. You can do like that, or you can be more specific and just type in what you want to give it. So let's go 8.9, enter, just like that, and you can put your ratings in and then you submit it, and then your rating will get added to the whole pile, and hopefully it'll bring the bike up the chart, because I think this bike really belongs higher up the chart. Definitely this bike belongs higher up the chart. So enough looking at bikes, enough talking about bikes, enough rating bikes. I need y'all to go out and ride your bike. This is Crazy Al Kane, Bike of the Day, sugarcane.com, and back to you, Billy.
Sugar cane.